Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. That's my sister. She replied to a message that I sent her. Hi sister. But anyway, I am back to show you something that I have been experimenting with. I grabbed this I Love This Yarn print. This is very pretty. I grabbed it for a completely different project than what I am actually working on, but that's okay. I'm allowed to do that. This is a colorway Prairie Grass, and I am super excited. Last time we went to Hobby Lobby, I hadn't been going there because they just haven't had a decent selection of yarns since the new owners took over, what, a little over a year ago, somewhere in there. But this last time we went, we were actually looking for something completely different. And I told Steve I just wanted to go look. And he's like, all right. And I said, I'm not buying anything. I just want to go look. So I went and looked, and they had like their original selection of yarn back. They are now carrying, at least my Hobby Lobby is now carrying their I Love This yarns and the I Love This cotton. And like I said, instead of just one row, just one side of an aisle, they had 3 aisles of yarn, and I was super excited. So anyway, if I ever want this again, I know I could probably get it. But I have been working on a project. Now, it looks knit, right? Y'all know that I can knit. But this down here does not look like knit, because it is not knit. This is Tunisian Crochet. This is a Tunisian Crochet project. However, if you notice on the back here, this is where my first row of knit was, but this has no big bump like a return stitch with Tunisian Crochet. I do have a few bobbles where I've goofed, but I have found a way. My light just went out. I have found a way to do Tunisian Crochet in the round, well, Tunisian knit in the round, without using the return stitch. I am so excited. So here's how we do it. I use my cabled hook, and when I am, this is the Denise interchangeable Tunisian crochet hooks. I have a couple of, I got a small piece and then like a little bit longer, but not the super long one on here. And when I take the end cap off, so when I'm transporting my project, I can just pop this end cap back on. Maybe. It does go on, I promise. I can just pop this end cap back on, and I know that my project won't fall off. There, I got it on. Had to pull it towards me to do it. But that way I know my project won't fall off my cable. So, as you can see, now I'm not going to show you how I do this. Because, yeah, well, I mean, I could a little bit. But I just do the Tunisian knit as I normally would. And it's really like knitting, and the loops just fall off the end of the cable. And as long as I don't go too far, like I wouldn't want to go any farther than, you know, the next to the last, sorry. As long as I don't go too far, I wouldn't want to go any farther than the next to the last one that I just did. Then I don't have to worry about dropping any stitches, and I can just do this in the round all day long. Of course, you know, you got to move your stuff around. Sometimes I just boop, boop, boop. Drop some loops off the end. I try to be careful not to go too far, but I don't think it would really matter as long as I don't drop off for my actual project that I'm doing. But yeah, this is like super cool. This is a little bit, this hook is a little bit too big, I think, for this type of project, but it was an experiment. And nothing I've noticed, because of the way the Tunisian crochet goes, it's kind of like when you do some loom knitting, your loops don't like pull, so I gotta pull down on them a little bit, and that's one of the spots I have an issue. I'm not totally sure what happened there, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm learning, I'm experimenting. But yeah, I'm excited to work on this some more. I didn't realize that hole was quite that big. Might have more than one spot, but that's obviously a big one. I'm not not real sure what happened. I think I must have dropped a stitch or something, but I can go back and, you know, tie those two together, take a little piece of string and tie them together or something when I am done with the hat. But yeah, I just wanted to put this out of the view of the screen so you guys couldn't really see what I was talking about. I was talking about the hole right here, if you didn't see that, because I just tie a little string around there or something, and I think I dropped a stitch. But that's okay. I'm experimenting. And I also said I think this is a hook. This is a J hook. But I think if I were to make another one of these, I am not frogging this. Whew, no, that'd be too much work. But if I were to make another one of these, I think I would go down to probably an H hook for the actual knit part, and maybe like an I for the brim, because the brim needs to be a little bit bigger than the actual hat itself, I think. Because normally, actually that would be backwards. So it'd be like an H and an I, H and I, or G and an H, whichever I go. Because normally your brim is a little, on knit, I don't do it this way, but I've seen a lot of patterns that say for the brim of your hat or the ribbing of your hat to go down a hook size and then go up a hook size for the actual hat part itself, the body of the hat. Which, like I said, I've never done that. But anyway, I wanted to hop on here real quick and share this with you. My experiment with my mistake. This is bothering me now. Oh my goodness. I'm pretty positive I dropped a stitch right there, because you can see there's a stitch here, and then I got this hole with stitches on both sides. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do something with that. I don't know. But anyway, I will work on this, and hopefully I have it done for you in my next video.